Good morning. Here is the all-in-one calculating savings simulator. It is tied in with information that CMG acquired from the Census Bureau to use overall averages from Americans' spending and income. But if you apply your situation into the simulator, you can see how effectively this tool will reduce your interest expense and the time that you have to pay it, which is critical. So here it is. You get into allinOneLoan.com back hashtag calculator. You click on calculate savings. This seems simple so far, right? Start a new simulation. Let's start a new simulation. Let's hit go. Select what you want to compare it to. Let's compare it to a new loan, but you can compare it to your own loan as well. Let's say that it's for your primary residence, although you can say it for second home, obviously, or an investment property. If you're in Texas, mark appropriately primary or Texas homestead. Estimated home value, let's just say it's $800,000. And let's say that you owe $450,000. Loan type that you are comparing to is a 30-year fixed at, let's say rates are what they used to be. Let's say 3.5 to be conservative. Extra payments, you can mess with this. You can say, oh, I've been putting 500 down every 2 payments or whatever you need. Also, there's a second mortgage option here. Click next. Repeating deposit is what you intend to put into this account every month. For me anyway, this is how I use it. You can also make different deposits, and I'll show you that in a second. But repeating deposit, let's say you this is a primary residence, and so you're putting in $12,000 a month, and you're going to say the frequency is a month or whatever is true for you. And then you can also do this so this is great for 1031 or people who are going to be putting in a big deposit at a time. You can actually schedule that deposit and show what that will do to your end result. This is where people get tangled up. So I just wanted to show you, this is your spending. You can enter a percentage of monthly deposits that will be left if you don't want to get too granular on this thing. I like to get a little bit granular. I like to say monthly expenses, but if you have weekly or quarterly or annual that you want to put in, you can get as detailed as you want. And you can also pull this whole report out as a CSV file at the end. So let's say that you make $12,000 a month and you're going to spend $5,000 out of that every month on expenses out of this account. That leaves $49,7930. That's actually quite a large amount. Usually you're hovering around $2,000, depends on the person. And then of course, future one-time expenses down here, feel free to use to plan effectively. Hit calculate results. And here's where you see the effects. So again, on a $450,000 principal, you would be able to pay it off, given the scenario I just provided, in 7.1 years with only 85 payments, saving $132,000 of interest expense, as opposed to 30 years, stretch that payment out so that you pay as much interest as possible. And you can see the difference there. You can see your rates and assumptions by clicking on that. You can make changes there. You can see your pay down summary here, and here's where you can go to, so you can see, result pay down summary versus a traditional mortgage. You can view the pay down table here, and this is where you can download the CSV file. So that's where you see that. And you can see, as opposed to a traditional mortgage, how much more principal. Let's just look at the first month. Principal paid on the first month is $4,300, and a traditional mortgage only $708. Your first 120 payments on a traditional mortgage barely touch the principal at all. Principal gets paid first. That's the key. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions. Looking forward to getting to know you, how I can make this work for you better. Have a great day.